Hey everyone, welcome to Plant-Based Cooking with John, your go-to channel for delicious plant-based recipes that won't break the bank. Whether you're a seasoned cook or just starting out, you'll find easy-to-follow recipes that use simple ingredients and basic kitchen equipment. On today's episode, we're going to be creating turkey avocado ranch wraps. So these are great, they're fast, they're easy, no cooking involved, just making the ranch sauce. And you can even serve them at parties or just a quick snack to go. Let's check it out. To start things off, let's go over the ingredients that we're going to be using for the recipe. So first things first, since it's a wrap, we're going to be using tortillas, flour tortillas. And these are pre-cooked. You can cook them to bring out some of the tortilla flavor, but it's not necessary. And in this recipe, we're just going to make it with the raw tortilla itself. We're going to add a couple of veggies to the wrap, one of them being with baby arugula. You can also use spinach. Iceberg lettuce is fine too. We're going to be using a tomato. I already have one cut, but we're just going to be using a little bit of that to dice up. Avocado, as mentioned in the original recipe, so we're going to be using that. And then we have some Tofurkey. Now this particular brand is the peppered brand. They have other flavors too, but I feel like this one by far is the best and is the best to resemble the taste in the turkey that you're looking for. So any kind of vegan meat is fine, but I would recommend Tofurkey and then the peppered flavor if you can. We'll be using a little vegan cheese. I just have some cheddar cheese. You don't need cheese, but I think it kicks it up. And then the rest of the ingredients are going to be used to make the ranch sauce. Okay, so for that, you'll just need some vegan mayo. You'll just need a splash of oat milk, apple cider vinegar, just a splash of that as well. And then the rest is seasoning. So your garlic and onion powder, a hint of paprika, a little bit of pepper, and the thing that makes ranch, right, is the dill. So we'll use a little bit of dill weed, and then also some parsley. So if you have parsley, great. I'm now going to list all the ingredients I just mentioned on the next screen. Feel free to pause the video, write them down, gather them up, and follow along with me if you'd like. Alright, let's first start out by making the ranch sauce. So I've measured out 1/4 cup of mayo, of the vegan mayo. I'm just going to put this right into this little souffle cup. Now, I'm only making a single serving of mayo, so all you'll need to do is just double, triple, whatever I do here. If you want to make a larger amount, I'm just making enough for my particular wrap, and this actually might even be a little more. So once I have the mayo in, I'm just going to add the tiniest little splash of oat milk. This will make it not as thick as mayo. It'll kind of give it more of a saucier texture. And then the same thing with the apple cider vinegar. I'm just going to put just a little splash in there, and that'll give it some of that tanginess we need that ranch usually offers. We're going to take our garlic powder and our onion powder, and I'm just basically doing about a 1/4 tablespoon there, a 1/4 tablespoon here. Okay, and then also a 1/4 tablespoon of your paprika. Now you don't need salt because the mayo itself will give that salt. And then just some pepper to taste. If you want a little pepper, you can go a little bit more. And then with your parsley, you just want about 1/2 teaspoon, and then the dill, same thing, 1/2 teaspoon. Once you have all those ingredients, you can just simply mix this in, and then you'll have your ranch sauce. and it tastes exactly like the real thing. Alright, there's just a little bit of prep work in this particular recipe. I'm just going to take, if I'm going to do a single serving and just do one wrap, I'm just going to do one tomato slice. And then what I'll do is just cut these into diced pieces. And then for the avocado, I'm just going to give that a cut as well. And then I'm just going to set this to the side because I will then scoop exactly how much I want on the wrap. All right, the next thing you're going to do is just grab your tortilla, and I'm setting it here on the plate. So it's overlapping a little bit, but that's okay because it's going to be rolled. And then the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to take that avocado, and you can go as heavy or as light on this as you want. And you're just going to take it and you're going to spread the avocado on the tortilla only on one side. Okay, and you can be as generous as you want. I just have this much, so just a little bit for me. And now I'm going to take my turkey, and I do about 4 of these slices. And what I do here is I just fold them and I put them kind of stacked one by one at a time. So it kind of looks like this. And then I'm going to add my arugula or leafy greens. Put that right on top right there. And then my tomatoes. And then I'm going to add my ranch. You can do as much as you want. I like it kind of saucy, so I'll do just about right there. So this is how it looks so far. And then last but not least, just a little cheese. So I'll sprinkle that right on there as well. Okay, once I have all the ingredients, you will take the 2 sides so that the 2 ends are touching, and then you're just going to take your ingredients and roll. And then when you get to about this part of the roll, to keep everything in, take these sides and fold them in one more time, and then roll again until you make it to the end. And then you have a nice little wrap. All right, so I have my wrap right here. This is probably the easiest video I've shown yet. There's no cooking involved. Quick lunch option for you. You can also take something like this and make pinwheels for a party. So you could cut these in little strips and stick them with a toothpick, and then people can eat them, just like as an appetizer. But let's give this a try. All the flavors are there. The mayo gives you the tanginess, the avocado gives you the creaminess. The turkey is delicious. You can add a little salt and pepper to it if you want. I think it's perfect as it is. But this is a great thing to just take on the go, quick to make, and I love these. If you make them for single serving like I just did, you don't need to worry about the storage. But if you do want to make some ahead of time, I would just say if you make like 3 or so, just put them in like a little container or cover them with plastic wrap, and they should probably be good in the fridge for about 3 days. All right, that concludes the video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you hit that alert bell, like, subscribe, and until then, we'll see you next time.